Hello everyone. Welcome to AWS Certified AI Practitioner Complete Course Series. I'm excited to have you join me on this journey into the world of artificial intelligence. Whether you are preparing for the AWS AI Practitioner certification, looking to understand generative AI, or simply curious about how technologies like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Amazon Nova work, this course is designed for you. Throughout this series, we will cover artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI. Let's get started. Before we dive into the today's topic, let's take a moment to understand where we are this journey. Imagine you are planning to build a house. Would you start with a roof? Probably not. You would first create a strong foundation, then build the structure, and finally add the advanced features. Learning artificial intelligence works exactly the same way. One mistake many learners make in jumping directly into the ChatGPT, Amazon Bedrock, Claude, AI agents without understanding the underlying concepts. As a result, they know how to use the tools, but they don't really understand how technologies work behind the scene. That's why this course is structured step by step. Today, we are starting with foundation by understanding the relationship between the artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. In upcoming videos, we will learn how AI systems are trained, how machine learning models learn patterns from the data, how neural networks mimic the human brain, and how modern large language models like ChatGPT actually generate responses. We will also explore concepts such as tokens, embeddings, transformer architecture, attention mechanism, prompt engineering, retrieval augment generation or RAG, and AI agents. Once we understand the foundation fundamentals, we will move into the AWS ecosystem. We learn how Amazon SageMaker help data scientists to build machine learning models. We will explore Amazon Bedrock, which allows organization to access Power Foundation models without managing infrastructure. We will look at services like Amazon Recognition, Amazon Comprehend, Amazon Lex, and many more. Think of this roadmap as your GPS. Each lesson build on previous one. So by the end of this course, you will not only the prepare for the AWS AI practitioner certification, but you will also have a solid understanding of modern AI technologies that are transforming industries around the world. So let's begin with the most important foundation of all, the relationship between the AI, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. Let let me ask you a simple question, right? How many times you hear a word that AI this week? Probably dozens of time, right? It's on social media, it's in the news, it's discussion in the meeting, it's changing how companies operate, and it's becoming one of the most important technologies of our generation. But here's something interesting. Most people use AI every day without realizing it. When Netflix recommends a movie, AI is working. When Amazon suggests product you might like, AI is working. When Google Maps finds the fastest route, AI is working. When your bank detects a potentially fraudulent transaction, AI is working. When your phone unlocks using facial recognition, AI is working. And of course, when ChatGPT answers question, AI is working. The challenge is that people often use the term artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI as if they mean the same thing, but they don't. Imagine someone pointing at every vehicle on the road and calling it a Ferrari. A bicycle isn't a Ferrari, a truck isn't a Ferrari, a bus isn't a Ferrari. They are all vehicles, but each services a different purpose. The same idea applies here. Artificial intelligence is a broad field. Machine learning is one approach used to achieve AI. Deep learning is a specialized from the machine learning. And generative AI is one of the most advanced application of deep learning. Understanding this hierarchy is important for two reasons, right? First, it helps you understand how modern AI system actually work. Second, AWS certification exam frequently test these concepts. If you clearly understand the relationship between the technologies, everything else in this course become much easier. So, before we learn how AI works, let's first understand how these technologies connected. This slide especially might be most important slide in the entire course, because if you understanding this diagram, you will understand the foundation of modern AI. Let's start with the larger circle. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the overall goal of creating machines that can perform tasks requiring human intelligence. Inside artificial intelligence, we have machine learning. Machine learning is one of the most successful way of achieving AI. Instead of programming every rule manually, we allow system to learn from data. Inside machine learning, we have deep learning. Deep learning uses neural networks with many layers to learn complex patterns from the massive amount of data. And finally, inside deep learning, we have generative AI. Generative AI doesn't just analyzing data, it creates new content. It can generate text, images, videos, music, audio, and software code. Let's choose a transportation analogy. Imagine transportation is artificial intelligence, cars represents machine learning, electric cars represents deep learning, and Tesla represents generative AI. Every Tesla is an electric car. Every electric car is a car. Every car belongs to the transportation. Similarly, every generative AI system uses deep learning. Every deep learning model is form of the machine learning, and every machine learning model belongs to broader field of artificial intelligence. This hierarchy explains why ChatGPT is not AI itself. ChatGPT is a generative AI application building using deep learning technologies that belongs to the broader machine learning and AI ecosystem. This is one of the most frequently tested concept in AWS AI practitioner exam. Next, what is artificial intelligence? Let's talk about artificial intelligence. When most people hear the word AI today, the first that comes to mind is ChatGPT. Some people think AI started with the ChatGPT. Other believe AI and ChatGPT are exactly the same thing, but the reality is different. Artificial intelligence has existed for a decade. Have you ever unlocked your phone using Face ID? That's AI. Have you ever received a fraud alert from the bank? That's AI. Have you ever asked Alexa to play your favorite song? That's AI. Artificial intelligence is a field of computer science focused on building systems that can perform tasks that normally requires human intelligence. Humans observe information. Humans learn from experience. Humans identify patterns. Humans make decisions. AI system attempts to replicate some of these abilities. For example, imagine a bank processing 100 million transactions every day. An AI system can analyze transaction patterns in real time and identify suspicious activities within milliseconds. Healthcare is another excellent example, right? AI system can analyze medical images and help doctors identify abnormalities much faster. The goal of AI is not necessarily to replace humans. The goal is help humans solve problems faster, make better decisions, and automate rep- repetitive tasks, right? What is machine learning? Now let's move one of the most important concepts in modern AI, machine learning. Before machine learning becomes popular, software systems were built entirely using predefined rules. Imagine you are building a spam email filter. You might create a rule such as if email contains the word lottery, mark it as a spam. If the email contains too many links, mark it as a spam. The problem is that spam message constantly change. Machine learning solves this challenge differently, right? Instead of programming the rule out ourselves, we provide large amount of historical data and allow the system to discover rules automatically. For example, we might provide millions of email labeled as spam or not spam. The machine learning model analyzes those examples and learn patterns. The ability to learn from data is what makes machine learning revolutionary. Machine learning powers recommendation system on Amazon. If powers movie suggestions on Netflix, if powers personalized content on YouTube, it powers fraud detection system in the banking. The more high quality data the system receives, the better it became at making predictions. That's why people often say data is the new oil. Without data, machine learning cannot learn. Types of machine learnings. Machine learning can be divided into three major categories: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning is like learning with a teacher. The model receives data and the correct answers. Example, predicting the house price. Unsupervised learning is like learning without a teacher. The model receives data but no answers. Its job is discover hidden patterns. Example, customer segmentations. Reinforced learning throughout rewards and the penalties. Think about the teaching a child to ride a bicycle. Success is rewarded. Mistakes become learning opportunities. Over time, performance improves. Example including robotic, game AI, and self-driving cars. Right? Remember, supervised learning predicts. Unsupervised learning discovers. Reinforced learning learns through experience. That's way. Next, what is deep learning? Deep learning is a specialized branch of machine learning that uses neural networks. These networks are inspired by the human brain. Our brain contains billions of neural connected together, right? Deep learning models use artificial neural to process information. A neural network contains input layers, hidden layers, output layers. The reason it's called deep learning is because of it contains many hidden layers. Each layer learns increasingly complex patterns. For image recognition, the first layer detects edges, the second layer detects shapes, the third layer detects facial features, the final layer identifies the complete object. Deep learning powerful facial recognition. Deep learning powers facial recognition, voice assistance, language translation, and modern AI breakthrough such as ChatGPT and Claude. Without deep learning, generative AI would not exist, isn't it? So next we are going to learn what is generative AI. Now we are arrived at the technology that changed the world almost overnight, generative AI. Tradition AI system analyze information. Generative AI creates information. That's a huge difference. Ask a traditional AI system, is this email spam? It returns a prediction. Ask ChatGPT, write a professional email. It creates new content. Generative AI can create text, images, videos, audios, music, software code, presentations, reports. Example including ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Amazon Nova, Midjourney, and GitHub Copilot. The reason generative AI becomes so popular is that it allows human to interact with computer using neural net language, right? Instead of writing complicated code, we simply describe what we want. This represents one of the most significant technology shifts in the computing history. Let's compare all four concepts. Artificial intelligence helps banks identify fraudulent transactions. Machine learning helps Netflix recommended movies. Deep learning helps smartphones recognize faces. Generative AI helps ChatGPT create content. AI focuses on intelligent behavior. Machine learning focuses on learning from data. Deep learning focuses on learning complex patterns through neural network. Generative AI focuses on creating new content. These technologies are not competitors. These are the layers that build upon one layer. Now let's connect everything to the AWS. AWS offers services across the entire AI spectrum. Amazon Recognition provides computer vision. Amazon Comprehend provides neural language processing. Amazon Lex powers conversational chatbots. Amazon SageMaker helps data scientists build, train, and deploy machine learning models. Amazon Bedrock provides access to foundation model from Anthropic Claude, Meta Llama, Mistral, Coher, and Amazon Nova. Organization can build chatbots, knowledge bases, AI assistants, and agentic application without managing complex infrastructure. Without this course, we will explore these throughout this course, we will explore these services in details. Let's bring everything together. Artificial intelligence is the broad field focused on building intelligent system. Machine learning allows system to learn from data. Deep learning uses neural networks to solve complex problems. Generative AI creates new content such as the text, images, audios, videos, software code. Remember this hierarchy. Artificial intelligence contains machine learning. Machine learning contains deep learning. Deep learning contains generative AI. This hierarchy is the foundation of modern AI and one of the most important concepts of the AI are AWS AI Practitioner certification. In this next episode, we will explore the complete AI life cycle like data collection, training, model, inference, prediction. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in next episode 2 of the AWS AI Practitioner complete course. Thank you.